Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. As always, back with another video today. We are going to be taking the rack off of the Ram and selling it. I love the rack, I love the setup, but now that I lifted it, my truck is just way too tall. Like with the tire on the top and stuff, it's too tall. The rack keeps leaking rust water all over my truck. So I'm gonna take the rack off, I'm gonna take all my parts off. Also, around like 50K, like on the dot, my truck will start shaking like crazy. It's not the tires, because when I drove with the new tires, I didn't have the rack on at first, so it wasn't shaking before the rack got put on. Then I put the rack on and it's shaking. So we're just gonna take the rack off. Rack's just a bit too much now with the truck being so big. Oh yeah, and the other thing, guys, is it doesn't fit in the garage anymore, which is kind of a big deal because it does rain a lot here. Take the rack off and get a lower rack for just the bed, then I can fit in the garage all the time. So I'm gonna pull this off. You know, I got the awning, I got my tools over here, shovel, axe, I got the traction boards, I got the spare, and I got the high lift on the front, the fire extinguisher, and a tow strap. That's just for look, the tow strap, but yeah, we're gonna take it all off. Probably rock no rack for a while. Really doesn't matter too much. I barely use the awning. All right, guys, we got everything off it. It's coming off, guys, for good. The last time you'll see basically I'd call it like a work ladder rack, but we're gonna sell it. And we're gonna move on with transforming the Ram again. All right, guys, rack is completely off. We're gonna go take it for a cruise and see the differences I noticed without it. All right, guys, so bear with me here. My exhaust is still going out under my vehicle just because of I haven't finished my exhaust yet during this video. Huge difference for swaying back and forth, which is obvious, you'd expect that. And it just feels like it's got more get up and go. There's nothing holding it back. It just feels so good. It feels so smooth again. Obviously the rack, it had its issues, but it wasn't something that would make me take it off. Like, they weren't that bad. It's something you get used to, but now without it, like, look at this. Quick turns, I'm not even swaying at all. I'm gonna take it back home and we'll just load up our gear in the back for now, and that'll be it. All right, guys, we're back in the garage with it. Feels so good because this spot is so awesome and I would never get to use it because of the rack. So what I'm hoping to get without the rack is maybe some better fuel economy, because that thing, it would be really loud. It's less aerodynamic, right? Maybe we'll get some better fuel economy out of it. Feels way better driving it. It feels like there's so much stress relief off the truck. Like, the truck doesn't feel like it's struggling, because like that is a lot of weight. You think about it all the time. Tons of weight on the rear of this thing. Spare tires, like probably close to 100 pounds. Like, it's really heavy. And then we got our high lift, which is really heavy, all on the top of the cab, and the rack itself is pretty heavy. So it feels like there's a lot less stress on the vehicle, and we're gonna be rocking it like this until we find whatever rack we want. Just a small rack in the bed, put all the gear on it and go from there. But I always switch it up. If you guys have been watching since I first got this thing, it's gone through every which way. Like, it's been all over the place, but I like to switch it up, and I think this will be better for me because honestly, I don't off-road as much to have a huge rack like that. Like, this is a daily, right? This is my daily driver. I'm driving to work every day with a huge rack like that. It's pretty nuts. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you think in the comments, what rack I should get or what I should do. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit the sub button. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.